Just Ask a Woman, cracking the code of what women want and how they buy, outlines why women do what they do.
What do women want? Mary Lou Quinlan thinks she knows. She was the CEO of the NWA ad agency in the 90s. Now she runs a market research firm called Just Ask a Woman. What do women want from companies, and where do companies usually go wrong in serving their female customers?
Women want to be listened to, first of all, and where companies go wrong is they're still listening as if it's 1953. There's the technique called focus groups, which is putting women in a room with a two-way mirror, with a client hiding in the back room.
Bad food,
bad lighting, bad moderator, and linear questions, just as you described, where women would rather be in a good atmosphere and collaborate with each other with the marketer.
This is Good Morning America with Diane Sawyer.
How do you make the daughter track work for you? We'll hear with some answers as Mary Lou Quinlan, CEO of Just Ask a Woman and columnist for More Magazine.
Well, first of all, you are the daughter. Even if you feel like the mother, you're the daughter. And you need to give back that respect, and especially dignity. At that time in your life, people are all poking into you, and you need to give that back to your parent. But set aside time, like a meeting, where you say, we're going to just go through a couple of the basics. Where would you like to live? Do you have a living will? What are your Medicare arrangements? And make it something that is easy to talk through. Don't try to get through every single question that might be on your mind. Just get enough information so you can start to make decisions.
And if your parent is resistant, what do you do?
Well, you might need some help. You're not in this by yourself. You have siblings, perhaps, or friends. You might even want a counselor who works with elder care, who can give you some tips on how to approach the subject.
And you can go to sites like AARP and find counselors who come in and help in these situations?
Absolutely. Church groups, community groups. There's so many resources, and women aren't great at asking. This is a time to ask. You are not alone.
This morning, we wrap up our series, Just Ask a Woman, with a look at motherhood. Most women want to be mothers. After all, a baby is born every 7 seconds in the United States. But there are some maternal myths, as early show contributor Mary Lou Quinlan is here to tell us all about. Good morning, Mary Lou.
Good morning, Julie. You know, every day we're bombarded with images that glorify motherhood. I find celebrities particularly annoying because first we see the bump, then boom, there's the baby, she's skinny, everything is wonderful. But real life isn't that glamorous or easy. Take a look.
It's a beautiful morning.
It's 6:20 a.m. and for mother of two, Nicole Jonas, it's the start of another jam-packed day.
Good morning. You want to go have breakfast? Orange juice? You want pancakes? How about waffles?
Nicole makes it look easy.
What?
But most moms agree
Let me get it.
it's a lot harder than they expected. Trisha Ashworth and Amy Nobley are co-authors of the No Holds Barred book, I Was a Really Good Mom Before I Had Kids.
We kind of go into motherhood thinking, this is going to be great, it's going to complete my life. And at the end of the day, when you have that baby, the reality is very different.
Brady, please. What?
Even the calm and collected Miranda loses it over baby Brady in Sex and the City.
'Cause you had a bad day.
We talked to some suburban moms who agree that motherhood isn't always a walk in the park.
Getting everybody ready, getting myself ready, the dog has to be taken out. Everything is just so chaotic in the house in the morning.
I try to juggle every single thing and squeezing everything in the full day.
We all are like taught from a book, and I think that motherhood, you cannot learn from a textbook.
It's lunchtime, and we caught up with Nicole to read between the lines.
I still have an afternoon of work. I have 2 meetings. I try to leave work at a reasonable time so I can get in 45 minutes to an hour of gym time for myself. It's the time that I get to clear my head.
Did you think it would be this crazy having kids?
I don't think I really thought about how crazy it would be. It's probably the truth.
The celebrity baby craze sometimes paints a false picture of motherhood.
The way they're portrayed is everything's great, but everybody, no matter who you are, we talk to moms in Kansas, Hawaii, Michigan, LA, it doesn't matter. Whoever you are, we're all walking around with the same issues.
Okay.
Like assuming that all the other moms are doing it better.
When I first became a mother, I was comparing myself a lot to my friends and how they were doing things.
There are certain mothers who have these ideals about what motherhood should be like, and when you communicate with those moms, you try to put your best foot forward, but in reality, they're all falling apart, and so are you.
So Trish and Amy have some tips to help you keep it real. Be honest with yourself.
It's really hard to be honest when everybody's walking around saying, this is so great, this is so great.
It sounds like Stepford moms. We don't have to be happy. We love it.
And that's part of the expectation too. I should be happy. Right.
Lower expectations.
Sometimes you don't realize all the pressure you put on yourself until you list it out. What are those expectations? What am I doing that I could cross off my list?
Make peace with your choice.
If you're going to go out on a date night with your husband, don't feel guilty.
It's gonna be alright.
Are you Superboy today? No.
Or like Supermom Nicole, you can always make a date with the little ones.
Yellow. I'm not exhausted. This is why I had kids, to enjoy them also. So it's just another day.
Mary Lou, don't you find that for many women out there, when they're asked about how is it being a mom, they automatically say it's like a knee-jerk reaction. It's so great, it's so wonderful. Is that not the truth?
Well, it is the truth, but women will want to say it's so great, it's so wonderful. I call it the Thanksgiving moment. I love my life. But if you probe a little bit, then you get to the real feelings, which are stress and anxiety and guilt. It just feels kind of anti-mom to say anything negative about motherhood.
Yeah, society won't accept it. They'll look at you like, oh, you said what? Banished from society. So how do women cope with the stresses that they have and the high expectations they often put upon themselves?
Every mother has said to us, organize, organize, organize. She's the CEO of the household, and if she's not organized, nobody is as far as activities. Another thing, though, is support, turning to moms like you, and to be able to say, what are you doing? A lot of the blogosphere has to do with moms sharing those undercover secrets that they don't want to say out loud, but they did say in this piece.
Like a support group. Mary Lou Quinlan, thanks so much.
Thank you, Julie.
You're welcome. And if you have a question on this or any topic, write to Mary Lou by going to our website at cbsnews.com.
Mary Lou Quinlan is the founder and CEO of the leading marketing company for women in America. When consumer product giants such as Procter & Gamble and Best Buy need advice about what women want, they call her.
You might think this competition is about inventions, but it is about so much more. It's about hope, it's about passion. The American Inventor is about the American dream. Wow us.
If any of you have ever had a problem with a public restroom, the locks don't work, the doors don't stay closed, I came up with an idea. A woman can carry it in her purse.
I'll go first. Well, I feel like I need to go first because I'm a woman and it happens all the time. And the idea of the hygiene and safety and security and all that in a restroom is a big deal for a woman, and I think it's the kind of thing I can imagine in women's purses as the next new thing you have when you're traveling. So I'm going to give you a yes.
Toe jam, as most of us know, is that unspeakable mess of dirt and moisture that collects between young children's toes. The actual dispensing of the jam delights the children.
Ooh. There's something about the amputated foot on the breakfast table that's just leaving me cold. I'm sorry, so I'd have to say no.
I've sold all my stuff.
If you sold everything, what do you have now?
I have bullet ball.
If you go to the next level, what's it going to mean to you?
It means a lot, not just me. It means a lot to a lot of people.
Bam! Oh my God! Honey, get yourself a real job, okay? Get a life. Out of here. You know what? No.